Daddy Taurus, Mama Taurus, this is literally with the buffalo pants and like this cozy outfit. This is giving Taurus energy. You know what I mean? This is like son of a Taurus energy, feeling cozy and comfortable, also being in the holiday spirit. And one more thing, you would definitely appreciate this. I got them cozy socks as well because I'm feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? And I'm here to serve and to slay for my dear Tauruses. Now, dear Taurus, this is going to be your reading from December 29 to January 4th, and it's a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. I am your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot. In this reading, dear Taurus, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, get some final advice for you and clarify everything, as well as I will pull one question prompt for you to discuss this with your partner. Dear Taurus, congratulations. We're transitioning into 2026 from 2025, and it's been quite a year, and I want to thank to each and every one of you for being an incredible part of my journey, for supporting me and always having my back. Let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know. It was 4 of them, but so this is your challenge. You have the Queen of Swords as your main challenge, dear Taurus. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Dear Taurus, your challenge here is about the Queen of Swords, okay? And this is about making a decision. This is about logic and being very direct on what you truly want to do in this situation. And I do see here you're dealing with somebody in the past. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but somebody is going to come into your life, and I feel like that you have a decision here to make, a very important decision. You could be dealing with an air sign. I'm getting here Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo. I do feel like here could be a Pisces as well. I do feel like here there is a potential for a new opportunity, but there is also a lot of hurt, and we're going to discuss this shortly. In the recent past, dear Taurus, you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. So in the recent past, for many of you, were either married to this person or you were living together very happily. You could have dealt with another earth sign. I do see here maybe also children in the image, in the picture, okay? Of you maybe either had children with this person or somebody here had children or a vision for having children. So for a lot of you, dear Taurus, you might feel like that this relationship was in this place of not actually, there was not an equal give and take exchange energy, so there was not enough reciprocation happening, and a heartbreak happened between you and this person, okay? For many of you, felt very heartbroken. For many of you, went through some sort of a major painful situation with the 3 of Swords, and because maybe also you felt like you were being breadcrumbed. We're going to talk about this, and we're going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the present moment, you have the 10 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. You're really doing a lot of work within yourself to be happy. You are cultivating some sort of an inner bliss and happiness. But at the back of your mind, on many times, dear Taurus, you may seem kind of this lingering energy of the 10 of Swords, of feeling this heavy weight of a betrayal, heavy weight of a situation here that ended in the recent past with the 10 of Swords, right? And it's just kind of really taking a toll on you, but you are aiming for a brand new beginning. You are wanting to give yourself another chance and possibly another chance for this connection. We're going to talk about this shortly. Your main priority, Taurus, what I'm seeing here is, especially moving into 2026, is your own happiness, okay? Now, in the near future, you have the Page of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Star. So a strong Aquarius energy. The Star here represents Aquarius, and I've been seeing throughout 2025, a lot of you have been dealing with an Aquarius, okay, the Star. And of course, you might be dealing with other signs as well. But I do see here somebody here wanting to come back from the past and have a conversation with you. Page of Swords here is somebody that represents somebody that wants to talk. Sometimes I always say this, I said this to Capricorn as well. Page of Swords is somebody that kind of maybe they don't have an entire picture of what they're talking about, but there is a strong desire here to return back. There is a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories coming up from the past and a desire to talk about this. And what you don't see coming here is I feel like somebody is headed towards your way because there is this sense of loneliness that is going to be lingering around them. And you might be also feeling lonely as well. You might be also be very homesick and nostalgic and missing this person a lot. The reason why is because you have the Two of Cups coming at the bottom of the deck. So this is about a love, this is about a partnership, strong connection here that exists between you and this person. And I feel like that a lot of you have a very important decision, okay, that you really need to make about when it comes to this person. That is why the Queen of Swords is your challenge. So let's get into your reading and clarify everything for you. By the way, thank you for your congratulations. Yes. What is this dust? I don't think there's dust in here, but I became an uncle again. So my Capricorn sister gave birth to a child. I'm gonna get water. We're just gonna remain chill. We're back into the kitchen. We have to get a little loose. I need to get some water. I need to listen to my body. Excuse me, dear Taurus. So let's clarify the Queen of Swords for you and see what is it that you need to know. And I'm also like very well rested, by the way. And yes, we're gonna stay in the kitchen. So the Queen of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the World, and the Page of Cups. It's exactly what I was really feeling coming up for you, dear Taurus, and you're gonna resonate with this. The World is the last card in tarot. It's the major arcana card. It talks about an ending. And look, even though there is a situation here that you may want to put an end to, there is a Page of Cups coming up. Again, this could be new love happening. All of a sudden, somebody wants to come towards your way. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody may want to come towards you and make a love offer. But what I do see here, there is also the Six of Cups. We can't deny the fact that the Six of Cups is the card of somebody from the past. There's a soul connection that already exists, that you already are aware of. So your challenge and your decision here has a lot to do whether you really want to close this chapter with this person and completely move on, or give this connection another chance. It could be you wanting to make an apology to them. It could be maybe some of you, not everybody. Maybe not exactly an apology, maybe an opportunity here to discuss something to see where this is going to go to. It's almost like I'm getting, it's like this desire for like to see if this is a closure that you need to have and just let it go, or embark onto a new journey, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Because the World is here, it's a cycle that's finally closing up and you have an important decision here to make. And Queen of Swords is the energy you will be in. It is about following your logic, following your mind, truly what truly matters for you, you know, how you really feel about this situation. So, and the Page of Cups, I feel like somebody here doesn't want to, you know, feel like they have an opportunity that they missed with you. So in the recent past, the Ten of Pentacles, let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. I do see here in the past, like a lot of love between you and this person. One of the things that I'm seeing here is traveling a lot of places, hiking, camping, spending time into the nature together, doing a lot of things, building a house together, living together possibly, or talking about living together. So it's clarified by the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the King of Wands. Dear Taurus, I feel like in the recent past, you might have also dealt with the fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So in the recent past, I feel like that's the reason why there is the Three of Swords, which I'm going to get into. Somebody here started getting a little bit closed off and not really being open. There is a very strong sense of here rejection and just this trapped feeling. I feel like that you might have felt trapped. This person might have felt trapped with the Eight of Swords. What is the best course of action? What is it that we need to do in this situation? Okay. And I feel like that somebody here started closing off towards you. Okay. And there is this sense of rejection. And for many of you, you were still trying to find the answer, the big why. Why did this person all of a sudden started becoming like very closed off towards me? Now let's clarify the Three of Swords for you in the recent past. The Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the King of Swords, the Hermit, and the Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom. For many of you, I feel like that there was a lot of struggles in this relationship due to the fact that there was somebody here not really giving you what you truly needed and wanted. There was a lack of reciprocation. I feel like for many of you, there is this strong cutoff energy. Maybe somebody here was being very, very logical, and with the King of Swords energy, cut you off. This really did put you on a spiritual evolution, on a spiritual path to really understand yourself better. I feel like the Hermit here in the past also talks about you trying to really go deep within yourself and understand, why did this situation happen with this person? Many of you felt like with the Six of Pentacles, there was possibly lack of reciprocation, okay, not equal give and take exchange energy. So let's clarify the Six of Pentacles for you in the recent past. And it's clarified by the Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. You might have felt and suspected that maybe this person was either hiding something from you, or there was just this closed off energy. There could have been also some financial struggles that might have started happening in this relationship. Somebody here might have, I don't know, there is something about money, hiding money or not sharing money, or, being not so generous. So this is a way we say we do in Armenian, when somebody is not generous, like they have a closed hand. I don't know how you say that in English. When someone is like not generous or starts kind of holding back, financially speaking, we call them like their hand is closed. I don't know how you say it in English. What would be the equivalent word for that, okay? Now, in the recent past, for many of you, there was this on and off energy with the Two of Swords. A lot of you didn't really know, should you invest into this relationship? Should you not go for it or not? You have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So a lot of you were really trying to understand, how do I move forward with this person? What is the right course of action? Should I really invest into this relationship or not? Should I really invest emotionally into this relationship or not? So for many of you, I do see here in the present moment, you have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here talks about this feeling of an ending, okay? Some sort of a betrayal. Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is here also at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So in the present moment, for a lot of you, there is a lot of struggle to move on from this person. Many of you, it's been a struggle. It's been very difficult to really move on from this person, to completely let them go. I do feel like here for a lot of you with the Seven of Wands, it's like you have tried to move on from this person and it's been very challenging. This is about a challenging energy here. You might have gone on different dates and it's just been very difficult for you to really find that compatibility that you truly had with this person. And I think this also speaks like vice versa energy. It could be also reverse for the other person, that maybe they feel like, anytime they go on dates or whatever, they either come across somebody that's very aggressive, they come across to someone that really doesn't really give them that level of comfort that you gave to them. Because you are the Empress, you are the Hierophant in tarot. You are somebody that you really provide commitment and you provide comfort to people when you're in relationships, Taurus. You're all about quality rather than just quantity. There is a very luxurious feeling about you, Taurus. So there is a Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, confirmation here of many of you are feeling this struggle of moving on, but you're still working on your own happiness. You're still trying to really be happy, do some activities on a daily basis. Now there is an offer coming in your way out of nowhere. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles for you. And the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Moon, and the Five of Cups. Scorpio energy. One of the reasons why this offer is going to come your way, it's a pushing factor. Okay, somebody's going to feel intrigued, motivated, and inspired to take some sort of an action towards you because they're going to see you in their dreams. Okay, there is a lot of things that also are going to come to the surface. Somebody here is realizing that they need to tell you the truth about something. The Judgment here is about a realization and an awakening, an internal awakening. Somebody wants to be honest with you. And then there is the Five of Cups. There is a situation here that didn't work out, obviously, between you and this person in the past. And there is something here that you know, that you wanted to know the big why. I'm getting here this mystery that always have been kind of in front of your eyes? What is this person hiding? Is there something that I really need to know? And there is a Five of Cups. The longer this person holds back, the longer there is this separation and this energy of you and them not being together. I do feel like that really causes this person to have, I don't know, even maybe nightmares, or just feel very troubled. There is a troubled energy of somebody not telling you the truth. Cross-watchers, raise your hand if you feel that way. Okay, now in the present moment, dear Taurus, you have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so Nine of Cups here talks about you still cultivating your happiness. You're still doing your own thing. You're somebody that you have the focus of the bull. Okay, you focus on what's important for you. So we can't make this up. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups, the Chariot, and the Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups is clarified again by the Nine of Cups and the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles. I'm seeing here two important things that you're really working on right now. Your financial situation. A lot of you are paying off some sort of a debt. A lot of you are going to be moving out some sort of a debt. I see here a major financial difficulty getting overcome in your life within the next few weeks. I'm seeing here within the next 5 weeks, there is an important bill. There is a big bill that is going to be paid off. I don't necessarily talk about those things, but I feel like that's what's going to happen for you. And you're going to be able to move out. You could be also thinking about moving somewhere else, or changing a job, or changing location. There is something about you looking into the future. And dear Taurus, you are absolutely doing the right thing by focusing on yourself, by really realizing and recognizing that if I don't make myself happy, if I don't really cultivate that inner happiness within me, no one is going to give that to me. So for a lot of you, I do see here focusing on the Nine of Cups energy. What matters to you? What brings you joy and happiness? That's what you're focused on. Okay, and number 2 is this abandonment. Okay, some of you are also working through a lot of childhood trauma and also doing your shadow work. This is something that's going to prepare you to be even more successful in the year of 2026. In relationships, do you feel worthy to receive money? Do you feel worthy to be successful in career? You know what I mean? And look at your son. You know what I mean? Where I am today within 11 months, it did take a lot of breath work, nervous system regulation, working on my limiting beliefs, not letting them trolls and them haters stop me, not letting my past limiting beliefs stop me. I created this character, and I really stepped into it boldly and confidently. And look, we are not going to be always liked by other people. But if you got big goals, then you might as well just go after them. Because no matter what you do, dear Taurus, and you know this, there is always someone that's going to have something to say. You might as well just do the goddamn thing and achieve your dreams. Some sassy shit out here. So I'm saying this is just a little bit of a pep talk here, okay? Because ain't nobody gonna stop you. You the bull. I saw you in my dream the other day too. Okay, so in the near future, you have the Page of Swords. There is a conversation. Somebody is getting ready for a conversation with the Page of Swords. And there is a lot of success stories and testimonials on the channel. Okay, especially I got some from Tauruses as well. So the Page of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Justice, and the Three of Wands. And you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There could be even some sort of a body of water separation. You live here, they live there. Could be a long distance, doesn't have to be. Libra energy is here. Somebody wants to make things right with you. Okay, and you could be also like really looking forward to wanting to create this justice and this equality sense and really want to work things out with this person. There is a strong sense of here, let's make this work. Let's move forward. Let's really bring peace into this relationship. And in the near future, I see here travel. I do see here somebody here traveling towards you with the Two of Wands because of this separation. I think has a lot to do with some sort of a what do you call that? Geographical separation. Okay, now let's clarify the Six of Cups for you. This is somebody from the past. There is definitely a lot of nostalgia. There is definitely a lot of memories related to this person, connected to this person. And what this person would really want to tell you is they want to create peace. Now, Six of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. And the Death card here at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio energy, somebody here has been going through a major transformation, a glow up, okay? Could be you, could be your person. There is an internal shift. There is a shift of an energy within this person's mind and heart of how they want to come towards you. Like I said earlier, the longer this person lingers in this energy of, with the Five of Cups, pity party, oh my gosh, it didn't work out, things like that, the more it's going to be overwhelming for them. That is why this person is coming towards you. The Knight of Cups, okay? This is somebody that's very romantic. This is somebody that there is a lot of feelings and there is a deep connection. There's a deep soul connection between you and this person, dear Taurus. And I feel like that for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with, you feeling this is somebody that could be your twin flame, could be your soulmate, and I feel like that you already know, like you have the free will to decide if you really want to walk away or if you really want to give this a chance to work things out, right? You have the Star to cover her frontal department. So this is about really healing things and wanting to have, like, it's almost a wish coming fulfilled and being coming in realization for you, being realized. So you have the Devil here, Capricorn energy. Okay, could be dealing with the Capricorn. I feel like this person has also working on some addictions. Somebody has been working on releasing some sort of a toxic addiction. I do get this sense of here. I'm not gonna say the name of the addiction, but something here super toxic. Okay, substance abuse. In one way or another, somebody has been transforming and coming out very victoriously, very successfully of a very toxic cycle. Could be also them freeing themselves from a third-party situation, somebody that tried to have their claws on them and they're getting ready to come towards you. Because this person has recognized and realized in the past that whatever the reason was that they were not giving equally to you, they were not really invested into this relationship, the reason was because there was something else in the background and they were not being honest, and maybe they were doing some substance abuse in the back, behind your back. Maybe there were certain things. And we're also recognizing that people have their inner child, and if somebody is doing things behind your back and not being honest with you, that has a lot to do with the way that they were growing up, the family dynamic that they were growing up. When the child was born, within, I don't know, up until 7-year-old, did they subconsciously observe and see their parents hiding things from each other? Did they see their surrounding people, the relationship dynamics, people hiding things from each other, or being scared to be vulnerable, or thinking that being vulnerable is weak? So those things get engraved in a child's subconscious mind ever since they're born. And they're little and they're growing up, right? So they're observing. And the subconscious mind of a child doesn't question things. Neither does an adult, really. It just takes everything as a command, as the truth. So this is about somebody really doing the inner work, changing their subconscious mind, their beliefs, their limiting beliefs, and really seeing this situation transforming and shifting in a way that there is hope and that there is an opportunity here to really come out of this poverty mindset, to really come out of this isolation and this loneliness with the Five of Pentacles, because there is a lot of action. Somebody here is really determined. There is a strong sense of determination and tenacity to move towards you. Because the reason why is there is the Two of Cups. There is a lot of love between you and this person, and they do want to work this out with you. Now, let's get into your advice and see what is it that you need to know, dear Taurus. What is the advice? So, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Swords, like I said earlier. Somebody's headed towards your way with a lot of tenacity and determination. You have the World, the Hierophant, which is you, and the Two of Wands, okay? This has a lot to do with you wanting to decide if you really want to close this chapter and completely move forward. The World is a completion of a cycle, and this has a lot to do with you deciding who you really want to commit to. Do you want to commit to this person? Is this a long-term relationship? Is this a long-distance relationship? Could we work through our differences, if there is cultural differences, if there is language barriers, if there is, a lot of things, political, religious, whatever it might be. How can we make this situation work? Because I feel like that you have arrived to a point, dear Taurus, where you're focused on your healing journey, and there is a decision you're wanting to make. Like I said earlier, this was your challenge, just real quick, Queen of Swords making a decision. Whether you want to give this person another chance and an opportunity or not, you have the World here again, the middle card. And you have that coming up again in your advice. So the cards cannot lie. We cannot make this up. You know what I'm saying? So this is about you deciding. You are the Hierophant. You are the one who decides Who am I offering my commitment to? Your long-term, stable, high-quality, luxurious, one-of-a-kind commitment. Who do you really want to be with? You know, you're a fixed sign. When you commit to something and to somebody, when you invest your energy and your resources into a connection, even into a job, even into a friendship, you go full force. So that's why this is your decision here. When that apology comes in or when that conversation happens in regards to a reconciliation, how would you want to move forward with this person? So dear Taurus, this is what I had for you as the reading, and I'm going to pull one relationship advice card for you to see what is the question prompt that you may want to discuss with your person, okay? And the question prompt here is, what's a strength of mind that you think complements one of your weaknesses and vice versa? Great question, right? What's a strength of mind that you think complements one of your weaknesses and vice versa? I like the ending of the question, vice versa. So this is a conversation opener you may want to talk about. You know, I think I would say really somebody that's very physically affectionate and genuine. That's a great strength of someone. I know I am that way, you know, and I like that the partner is that way as well. And all in all, dear Taurus, we're in the transition. This is a reading of actually transition from 2025 to 2026. And my genuine and sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for being here into this channel. We are where we are today because of you as well. The community of Tauruses, the channel immensely grew when your 999 reading blew up big time. That was the video that actually had the longest and the most views for the longest time. And it's still there, you know, and that was a very profound supernatural reading that I really felt like, me being the son of a Taurus Capricorn, I do have a very strong connections with you guys. So thank you for your kind words, for every kind comments, for making yourself visible every time you comment, every time you say something really nice and profound. You really are putting that energy out there, and also it allows me to get to know you, because I already know, like when I see your comments, I'm like, I already know who this is, you know, and I really appreciate that. It does not go unnoticed. I am where I am today because of you as well, and I really truly mean that. And we're back into the origins, back to the roots where we started the kitchen. So this is what I had for you. Happy New Year. I wish you all the best, dear Taurus. Love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.